Move on to item I, research fees. What this means, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Is this the fees for when somebody comes in and asks for a FOIA? Is that what you're talking about?
Freedom of information request, yes.
If they come and ask for that you want to charge them for the copies, or what do you want to charge them for?
No, they've always been charged, it's my understanding that they've always been charged for the copies.
Is that right, Clark? Okay.
The Supreme Court of West Virginia ruled, I'm not sure how long ago, it's been about a month or so. It was advertised in the newspapers. I believe it was a suit brought by Wood County, I believe, and it was heard by the Supreme Court, and they ruled that it was permissible for county governments, state governments to charge a research fee for gathering this information. Now, my feeling is, we're not trying to dissuade anybody from filing a Freedom of Information request. I just want it to be, I want to get rid of the ones that are, let's say, inconsequential. And so, does anybody else have anything to say?
You got anything to say? Well, I'll say that I think that I disagree with this. For one reason, people have the right to do what they can do, and what the Supreme Court did, I understand what they did, but that doesn't mean we have to follow. How many people comes in looking for things, Clark? We have a lot of people.
Some of them can be extensive, some are just asking a few questions, and that's no problem. It's when they ask for a lot of information, it takes a little bit of time. It might be additional.
Okay.
But that just occasionally would be addressed.
Okay. All right, so I can't agree with charging them for any fees for any such thing. Now, if we had 15 people in here every day wanting the same thing, I would have to maybe agree with that to a certain extent. But right now, I can't agree with that. Yes, ma'am.
This is a Freedom of Information Act. This is something that has been given to all citizens. And it isn't reasonable that only people who have the money to spend can get that information.
Okay.
Because I don't have money to waste a nickel somewhere, I'm busy feeding kids or taking care of sick people, or I just don't have it to pay my bills, then I don't get the information. This is not freedom.
Thank you. Shirley?
I'm not taking up the time for the clerk, the assistant clerk.
That's the way.
Public service.
Wait a minute.
Your job. It takes away from their job.
It is part
Wait
of
a
the job.
minute. Wait a minute, people. Wait a minute. Are you done, Shirley?
Yes, I'm not.
And
Who pays these people anyway?
okay.
I mean, it's not you guys. It's not a private business. It's the taxpayers that's coming in here to ask for the stuff.
Did you have your hand up, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I did, and I would tend to agree. It's our tax dollar that is paying the salaries for the people working for this community.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
The other comment that I'd like to make is, whose opinion makes something inconsequential? You want to get rid of those that are inconsequential to whom? If I made an effort, or any of our citizens made the effort to come out here and ask for some information under the Freedom of Information Act, obviously it's not inconsequential to them.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I think this came about because people come in and they wanted it like yesterday. That's what brought it about. They wanted it yesterday, and like Shirley said, that's taken away from their regular job. You know, I'm talking
This
about,
is part of their regular job.
I understand that, but when somebody comes in and says, I want this now, and you know, you're doing something else.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
point, there's a time limit when
Okay.
a request is made.
Hello?
Sorry.
We're not in a town hall meeting, okay?
I apologize.
We're getting everybody's point here. Okay. Okay, somebody want to make a motion?
I'll just make one comment,
Hey,
because
go
I've been
ahead.
sitting here listening, how it's part of their job, part of our job, part of our job. Yes, until it comes to a point, and it's not often that it happens, but it does. When it comes to a point, you have to work past your regular hours to get this information and do your regular work. And that's a whole different story. You know, I don't care how you decide, you know, it's up to you guys, but
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm hearing this part of your job, part of your job. Yes, to a point. But when you're asking for, which it has happened, that she's had to pull a lot of records. When you're talking, you're going past our regular work hours to do something like that, then that's going above and beyond, you know.
Okay. Okay. We get everybody's point.
Another comment.
Yes, ma'am?
Aren't these same records the one that's supposed to be open to the public and found where you can get a hold of them?
I don't know. I can't
Most
answer
of
that.
the things that we get, a big lot of are like financial things, stuff like that, the ones we get. I don't know about the court case, I mean, I read about it, but I don't know what all's involved. Most of what we get would be financial things.
Wasn't that part of your minutes?
Big hard.
Aren't those items part of your minutes and part of the open meetings, the open records that are over
All
there?
those things wouldn't be that they provides. And you know, a lot of the things she provides for you are different ones, they're not things that's in our minute books.
Maybe they need to be.
Not every little.
You can't do
paper she
personnel.
writes is in the minutes. You know that, you've seen our minutes.
No.
It's minutes of the county commission meetings, what goes in that book.
Okay, everybody done? Somebody want a motion?
I move that we institute a fee of $35 an hour for research time.
Motion has been made, $35 an hour for research time. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. I vote nay. Floodplain permits, number 13. We have none ready to be read because Katie's been working on election stuff. She didn't have time to do the floodplain. So that conducts all our business except budget revisions and signing of the invoice. State budget revision, moving $4,700 in statewide computer network account number 408 from courthouse capital projects account to cover maintenance for state tax department computer network. Number 2, moving $6,800 into courthouse budget account 424 from courthouse capital projects to cover temporary employee. 3, moving $9,600 from revenues insurance money received to pay for Deputy Montecito's car repairs to law enforcement account 700. Line item for equipment repairs and maintenance. 4, moving $555 into park budget account 900 from courthouse capital projects to cover overlap of previous and new maintenance employees. Can I do both at one time? One motion?
The do state one separate from the.
Okay. Okay, so I'll make a motion that we accept state budget revision. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Nay. Ayes have it. Sheriff's Department budget revision. Request the following budget transfers from 001-700 216 to 001-700 341, 2,000 05876. From 001-700 218 to 001-700 341, $3,527.57. From 001-700-222 to 001-700-341, $1,020.00. From 001-700-343 to 001-700-341, $581.93. From 001-700-344 to 001-700-341, $600 even. I move that we accept this budget revision. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Revision. Motion is carried.